Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this really pretty kind of like smoky purple glitter eye. I don't know, I just went kind of crazy with it today. Yeah, I get a lot of requests on like, how do I apply glitter? What are the best things to adhere glitter to your skin? How do I do it without making a mess? So I just wanted to make a tutorial on how to do that. Today I am using this glitter. It's so pretty from a place called Glitter Veins. This one is called The Nightmare Before Christmas. Of course I saw that name and I was like, how can I not get this one? But it's super gorgeous. I will link their Instagram and their website down below in the description box. But yeah, this one's super pretty. It's a black glitter and it has like different glitters in it. Like it looks like green, purple, red, magenta. They're cruelty free, they're vegan, and they're made here in the US. They have so many gorgeous colors. I really highly suggest going and checking them out. They're compact, so they're not loose glitters. That way they're a little easier to work with and you don't make such a mess applying them. I am going to show you in this video today and kind of explain what's the best way to apply glitter without making a huge mess, because glitter is a mess. Come on, it's a mess, it gets everywhere. I do have glitter all over the place, don't get me wrong. I just wanted to show you guys this kind of sort of fall inspired look. It's a little dark, perfect for fall. I am going to be doing tons of holiday looks. I love glitter, and I know you guys do too. Doing a lot of looks with glitter this season. I'm going to be doing more beauty looks now. I am going to be still doing like special effects and paint looks and stuff, of course. That's like my favorite thing to do. It is the holidays, like I'll have some Christmas themed like special effects and stuff like that, but I'm going to be doing a lot of beauty looks too. Now that Halloween is over, I still do them all year long, just not almost every day like I did in October. If you guys want to see how I achieved this look right here, then just keep watching. Thank you guys. So to start this look off today, I am using my old Henriksen Sheer Transformation Moisturizer. I put moisturizer on always before I start my makeup, and I put it all over my face, especially in my drier areas. And I already did my eyebrows. I do have a tutorial on how I do them. I'll put it down in the description box. I'm going ahead and priming my lids though. I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion eyeshadow primer, I think. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. And then I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm also using just the black shadow from the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. And I am using this glitter. I already said in the beginning of this video, it's so pretty. I love it, love it, love it. I'm taking the color Buon Fresco, I hope I say that right, and I'm using that as my transition color today for my eyes. I am basically taking this up to my brow bone, closer to the center of my eye, or to the beginning of my eye, I guess, and I am kind of winging it out a little bit on the ends. I'm just kind of doing it in a cat eye type of shape, since we're not doing winged liner today. I'm just doing really dramatic lashes, and I'm winging the eyeshadow out somewhat. And just blend that all above your crease and in your crease somewhat. Then I'm taking this magenta color called Love Letter, and I'm putting that into my crease. You want to blend that out pretty well too. Definitely blend it into that Buon Fresco color and wing that color out as well. And then I'm taking the transition color we use and I'm just blending it all together. This is the glitter, like a little swatch of it. It is glitter, so it's not supposed to be a perfect line. But I'm using the Nyx Cosmetics eyeshadow base now and the black from the Gwen Stefani palette. And I'm putting the eyeshadow base down onto my lid. And then I am taking my finger and I'm just tapping out any of the excess grease. That way it does not crease. I've found that when I don't do this, it totally creases. Then I'm just packing that black shadow on top of this black eyeshadow base, and I'm bringing it into the crease as well, and I'm blending it up. You can use any black eyeshadow you want to. I've just found personally that the one from the Gwen Stefani palette is the darkest black that I have. Blend it into your crease and make sure that you take it into a cat eye as well. You don't want to take it up as far as we've taken the magenta, but you do want to take it into and above the crease just a little bit. We're going for a super dramatic look today, like always. And just make sure you pack that black eyeshadow on top of the eyeshadow base. We want to make sure it sticks and it stays and it doesn't move anywhere. And like I said, today we are not doing a winged liner, but I am taking my LA Splash Cosmetics Architect eyeliner, and I am just covering my, line right above my lashes, so it's all black. There's no skin showing through, and also for a base basically for our eyelashes. Now I'm taking my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. You totally can use lash glue. It totally works. But I personally love to use my glitter glue, but if you don't have glitter glue, go for lash glue, totally. Now just pack the glitter glue or the lash glue all over your lid where you want the glitter to be. I like to cover my whole lid basically and bring it up to my crease and sometimes past my crease as well. And just lay it all down and then take your glitter and pack it onto the glitter glue. Do not swipe, pack it. Pack it on top of each other. Do layers of it if you want. I usually do 2 layers of glitter all together. But like I said, do not swipe it whatsoever and don't place it anywhere that does not have glitter glue. If you want to take it further, place more glitter glue down and then put more glitter. If you put glitter on top of areas that do not have glue on there, it will fall off. And I do this before I apply my foundation because if there is any fallout from the glitter or shadow, I can just clean it up with a brush and my foundation and concealer. And just keep adding if you feel like you need to add more. Very simple, but all the trick to it is packing it on there. I swear, like, don't swipe it. Just don't swipe it. I promise you will have fallout and it will come off of your lid. Now I'm just taking that same black shadow and I'm putting it right above the glitter into my crease and winging it out a little bit more just to make it a little bit darker. And then I'm taking my big brush and I'm swiping away all the glitter and all the excess shadow. Taking my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. It's a pore primer. It works really well. I just take this much, literally just that much, and I pat it onto the areas I want. Again, no swiping. I just pat it. I just do it in my T-zone because that's where I get really oily. And then I spray some of my setting spray on top of that. For these next few steps, I'm going to be doing that quite a bit. I like to spray setting sprays in between each layer of makeup. Taking my NYX Cosmetics Stay Matte But Not Flat Foundation in Creamy Neutral, I am just applying this all over my face and neck. A good way to make sure your foundation's not cakey is to kind of like pat it on and not like really rub it in. Just kind of want to like pack it all over the place. The trick to makeup is like packing it on, not swiping it too much. Unless it's your eyeshadow. But yeah, just pack it where you want it. Make sure you cover your neck. We want that all to blend together. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And then I'm spraying more setting spray just to make sure there's no cakiness. And now I'm applying my NYX Cosmetics Above and Beyond Concealer in Porcelain. I'm just applying that underneath of my eyes. I'm applying it on my chin, on my cupid's bow, my smile lines, and the bridge of my nose, and my forehead, and above my brows. This helps clean up my brows, and then I apply more setting spray to blend it, because for me, I feel like it helps it stay better. And I just take my damp beauty blender, and I just dab it all over the place, and make it all smooth and beautiful. And today I'm going to be using my NYX Cosmetics HD Finishing Powder and my HD Studio Photogenic powder. I use the finishing powder first. It's more of a compact powder, and this is what I set everything with. I set underneath of my eyes, I set everywhere that I place concealer, and I set my jawline as well. And I really pack it on there. My jaw as well. And then I take my other powder, my Studio Photogenic powder, just a little bit, and I just place it in the areas where I get super oily, which is around my nose and underneath of my eyes, and a little bit on my forehead as well. Taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit, I wet my brush, and I'm taking the color Lucky Clover, and I'm placing that into the inner corners of my eyes. Wetting your brush will just make the highlight come out super, super crazy and glowing. It's so pretty when the brush is wet. And then I'm taking the color Pink Heart from the same palette, and I'm putting that on my brow bone. I'm now filling in my waterline with NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean. And I'm not bringing it too far down, I'm just covering my inner waterline and I'm not really dragging it down too much. Taking the color Love Letter, this is the purple magenta color we used in our crease. I'm just kind of somewhat smudging out that waterline. I didn't want the waterline to be too dramatic and too black. Now it's time for lashes. I'm just using this pair of lashes. I can't remember what they were. I think they were Ardell. And I cut the ends off of a really thick pair and I just kind of stacked them and glued them together. And I'm using my Duo Lash Glue. This is a black glue. Curling my lashes first, of course, and then I'm applying mascara to top and bottom lashes. And then I just put the Duo Lash Glue on the strip of the lash and I let it sit for about 30 seconds. And then I go ahead and I apply them. I start with the middle, attach them on the end, and then attach them onto the inner corner. And for me, that's the way I found that best works to make them stay. Every once in a while, you do have to add, a little bit more extra lash glue if you didn't get enough on the corners or the ends of the lashes. But this is, pretty good. If you need to use tweezers, go ahead, use tweezers. I just use my fingers though. And then I just take my liquid liner and I just go over that band to make sure there's no glue or anything showing through. And then I make a little corner in the inner corners of my eyes. And then I add another layer of mascara to make sure my natural lashes and my falsies blend together. Now today we're contouring. I'm using my Lorac Pro Cosmetics Contour Kit, and I am contouring kind of dramatically like I usually do. I start with doing my cheekbones, my temples, and my forehead. As you can see, it's not too blended yet, but I go back in and blend it all together. And just go to town. You can always make it more or less dramatic. Do what you personally like. I personally love all dramatic makeup, but not everybody likes that, so do what you personally like. That's the thing with tutorials, is you can kind of like take pieces of what you like and turn it into your own style and the way that you like to do things. Go ahead and contour your jawline as well. Blend that all together. And now I am using a really tiny brush and I'm contouring my nose. I just create the lines first. They look pretty dramatic and crazy. I make sure it starts from my brow because I do extend my brow out. I draw them, longer than they really are. So to make the illusion these are my natural brows, I start the nose contour from where I drew the brow at, and then I bring it straight down basically. I love my nose. I don't really need a nose contour, but I like doing a nose contour. It just brings the whole look together in my opinion. And then I take my beauty blender and I blend out those lines so there's no harshness. I contour the bottom of my nose as well. And a fun little trick to make your lips look bigger and poutier is to contour underneath of them and create some darkness right below the lip line. Then I take my powder brush that I use to set everything and I just blend together any harsh lines that I found. I apply my blush. I'm using a really light blush. I don't like anything too dark or too pink. Very faint pink. And I'm using the Pink Heart from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit, and I am highlighting my cheekbones very much. And then I also highlight the tip of my nose, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, and I also highlight my Cupid's bow. For my lips today, I am using my LA Splash Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Tiramisu. And I like to prime and kind of moisturize my lips, so I'm using my Glam Glow lip gloss, and it's a lip plumper basically. And I just apply it before I put my lipstick on, especially liquid lipsticks, because they can dry your lips out pretty bad. So I just like to moisturize them just a tiny bit, not too much gloss, just a little bit. You don't want the liquid lipstick to, get too mushy or too sheer because of the lip gloss. You just want to moisturize your lips a little bit. You can do something totally darker than that too, whatever you want. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was super fun to do, super simple and perfect for fall. Thanks so much for watching, guys.